Let's be real, guys. CCTV cameras might be used for security and surveillance, but the real advantage is all these unbelievable viral clips that end up getting recorded. Today we're going to show you 50 moments, if not filmed, you'd never believe. Watch till the end to see what happens when a whale swallowed 2 women. How about a child scared a thief and a monkey doing things you cannot imagine? Let's dive in. Interesting way to ride a boat. Boats are made in such a way that they're able to stay afloat and maneuver the water without much trouble. But this man has defied all odds by riding his boat with just the tip end of the boat touching the water. He does all this wearing a brave face and moving at a neck-breaking speed. How he's able to maneuver through the water without capsizing is still a mystery. Woman uses toilet. It's always a good thing to try things out before you buy them, but maybe not when it comes to toilets. This lady didn't know that, and she thought it'd be okay if she took the toilet for a test run before making the purchase, right in the store too. Dang, some people really don't have basic decency. Not so scary crocodile. It's no secret that crocodiles happen to be one of the most terrifying animals on the water. But watching them floating underwater will leave you more happy than terrified. The sky is not the limit. Hot air balloons are capable of going as high as 3,000 feet above the ground. You'd think that being up there would be pretty scary, right? But not for this man. He actually stood on top of the hot air balloon. And no, he wasn't shaking in his boots. He was in his robe enjoying a cup of coffee. Mouse acting dead in front of cat. When you're totally defeated, the best thing to do at times is play dead and wait for your enemy to leave you alone. This mouse knows that its very best bet to get the cat to go away, so it lied down and played dead. The cat, for the most part, seems to fall for his act. Now, this is a clever little mouse. Elephant painting. Leonardo da Vinci, is that you? This elephant here is literally painting on a canvas, holding a brush, and it's doing a much better job than most of us could. Yeah, we can't believe it either. Oh look, now it's adding some flowers to the branch. Now this is content we like to see. Pizza guy caught eating toppings. When the customer received their pizza delivery and found it was missing the pepperoni they specifically asked for, their first thought was to blame the restaurant for incompetence. But later it was revealed from CCTV footage that the delivery guy got hungry on the job, opened the pizza box, and snacked on the toppings. Lion enters hotel. This lion was caught trespassing by CCTV cameras. He's trying to get inside a hotel located in India. Hey, no pets allowed. We don't want to be the ones to tell him that. Luckily, there were no people around, and the lion was pretty chill the whole time. Otherwise, the situation would have gone from funny and bizarre to downright scary. Waterproof water. So there's this thing called dry water, and it's sort of white powder, and it's made by covering water drops with silicone. It's called waterproof because even though technically it is water, it doesn't get the things it comes into contact with wet. Orangutan and sunglasses. This girl accidentally dropped her sunglasses in the orangutan enclosure, and the monkey, having seen the woman wear them, decided to try them on for herself. And even then she throws them back when she's done wearing them. Fire bath. He's taking a shower in literal sparks, the kind you wear a mask to shield your face from. Something tells us he'd be right at home in the place down below. Armed robber kisses elderly woman. This robber walks into the store all crazy and ready, but when the elderly lady who happened to be there decided she's better off surrendering and said she'll give him the money, he was so overwhelmed and surprised that he actually kissed her. He may be a hardened criminal, but at least he has basic decency. Possessive raccoon. This raccoon is enjoying its grapes and doesn't want anyone else touching them. They are their grapes and only their grapes, and it won't appreciate being messed with. Llama spits on kid. This kid wanted to get closer and see the llama up close. He was being nice and really didn't do anything to deserve getting spat on, but oh well, life isn't fair, and it's better to learn that lesson as early in life as one can. Man loses temper with printer. Here we see a man lose his temper with a printer and photocopy his monitor. Classic case of the corporate blues. Easiest way to get on boat. It's not easy getting back on an inflatable boat when you get off. Here we learn a new method for that, which is to grab the boat from behind and do a backflip. How this whale swallows 2 women and then spits them out. These 2 kayakers were discovered inside the mouth of a whale. The whale had actually jumped out of the water trying to grab some fish in its open mouth and instead ended up with these 2 ladies. Shark came very near to boy. A drone flying overhead caught the moment a group of sharks approached a boy who just entered the water. Luckily, he didn't really seem to notice the sharks and got out of the water in time. Thunder thighs. This girl crushed a literal watermelon with just her thighs. Well, you know what they say, thick thighs save lives. Looks like you could just crush just about anything between those thighs. Jazz for cows. These cows seem to be really enjoying the live jazz show these 2 dudes are putting up for them. They all stopped what they were doing and came to watch. They even stood in a straight and orderly line. Now those are some manners. Creepy orangutan. This news anchor was trying to do a broadcast and he didn't notice that there was a very creepy looking orangutan right behind her. Baby bison is angry. For some reason, this baby bison decided it just didn't like this guy and went and told its mom about it. But the mom looks pretty done with it and just decides to let the guy go. Lion and man. This guy has nerves of steel. We can't think of many people who would be this calm when a lion's approaching them. Unbelievable dad. Perfect. Not only was this dad cradling the baby, he was feeding it too, and didn't slip up while making the catch. From here, it looks too easy. Maybe the Cubs should ask him to play for their team. His baby is definitely going to tell his friends about this when he grows up. Man saves a boy in a flood. This young boy didn't realize how powerful the current would be when he stepped onto the edge of a flooded road. He was almost a goner. But then a man stepped in and rescued him with the help of another passerby. Not all heroes wear capes. Dog buys groceries for owner. This dog's buying groceries. Look at its cute wagging tail as the shopkeeper doles out the goods. Looks like there's really nothing a dog can't do, and we really don't deserve them. They can be your best friend, protect your house, and even go on a grocery run for you. Octopus threw ink. This couple went fishing and reeled in an octopus who wasn't stingy when it came to distributing its ink everywhere. Cyclist chased by ostrich. What's the most unexpected thing that could happen to you while you're out for a spin on your bike? Probably getting chased by a random ostrich. And this ostrich is so fast too, almost as if it has to make up for the fact it can't fly. Imagine telling your friends about this one. There's no way they'd believe you. Bear in supermarket. How did this bear end up in a supermarket? We wouldn't want to be anywhere near this supermarket. In hindsight, it's hilarious, but if you were there in that supermarket, you'd be a goner. Bears look cuddly and cute, but are in fact vicious beasts. Man puts burger bun on floor. This fast food worker literally wipes the floor with the burger and then spreads mayo on it like nothing happened. Too bad this disgusting act by one person badly affected fast food joint Checker's reputation too. Parrot gives spaghetti. This parrot shared the spaghetti from the pot with the dog. Reminds us of that scene from Lady and the Tramp. Motorcyclist finishes the race. He almost crashes pretty badly, but then he saves himself from being hurt and letting the bike swerve out of control, and most importantly, finishes the race on his knees. Happy dancing. This woman was searching for a job, and we all know how difficult that can be with the ongoing pandemic. So when she heard her interview went well, she couldn't help but start dancing out of joy. This kind of wholesome news is really what we need. Guy does backflip and fails. As this guy was leaving the stage at his graduation, he does a backflip, or as closest to it as he could get. Kid drops new iPhone. This kid bought a new iPhone and dropped it, but luckily it was intact afterwards. Prisoner escaped from food door. This prisoner is so desperate to get out, he'll even squeeze himself out of the food door. Crab removes own claw. This little crab isn't going to go down easily and not put up a fight. When times get tough, it removes its own claw. Crabs have actually been documented doing this many times as a reaction to when they're being threatened or feel attacked. They take off one or more of their limbs to prevent being caught by their enemy. And yeah, their claws do grow back. Man playing outside almost hit by lightning. Look at this guy, he was dancing outside, having a blast in the rain when he nearly got hit by lightning. Extreme sports in a couch. This is the definition of bravery. Like paragliding wasn't already scary enough, this guy took things a step further and went paragliding with his couch and television too, and then enjoys some TV all the way up there while eating some chips. Pelican tries to eat capybara. Here's a pelican trying to get its mouth around a capybara, but they know it's just playing, and even the mom capybara doesn't bother. Pelicans don't even eat meat, so the question of making a meal out of the large rodent is off the table. They're all just playing. Dancing security guard. This security guard couldn't help but dance during the game. The best part is how he keeps a straight face throughout. Little did he know he was about to become an internet legend for this. Child scares thief. This girl was in her car and she noticed an intruder trying to break in, so she decided to make as much noise as she could just so he'd leave, which is what he does. Man makes royal guard laugh. This guy was so funny, even a member of the royal guard while on duty couldn't contain his laughter. He really tries his best not to laugh. He looks away, he twists his lips, but in the end, he fails. Tiger saves man from leopards. This leopard really thought it could pull a fast one and make a meal out of this guy, who literally had multiple tigers protecting and surrounding him. Yeah, bad idea. Cat vs. food dispenser. This cat had a weight problem, so they got an automated food dispenser to stop her from overeating. But she found a way to beat the system. She put her paw in and just gets the food out. Boy causes free fall. He thought he could use his umbrella to keep the elevator door open, and instead started a pretty nasty free fall. Horse throws tantrum over lost ball. This is the happiest horse we've ever seen. It looks so content just playing with its ball. But oh no, the ball goes on the other side of the fence. The horse can't take it and runs off sadly. Quick hug. This little boy would stop every day and give the neighbor's dog a quick hug and leave quickly, as if he's committed some crime. Cat scares away a bear. We all know that cats don't like it when we come too close, but this bear clearly didn't get the memo. The bear wandered into somebody's home and went straight to the door. It was just very curious to see what was behind the door. One cat took the opportunity to scare the bear. From the look on the bear's face, it worked, and it will probably mind its business next time. Extreme sword fight. These two artists were performing one of the most dangerous arts. This guy attempted to attack her with a sharp spear, but she evaded it with every move. There are brave people in this world, and then there's this lady. What's even more interesting is how fast they were both moving. Ducks are scared of ducklings. A duckling was removed from its pen and placed in the adult duck's pen. The unexpected happened. The ducks ran away from the duckling. Not just a few, but all of them. It's as if the duckling would terrorize them. But just from the look of things, the duckling was enjoying chasing the ducks around. Wakeboarding with a golden retriever. Waterboarding can be a very challenging sport, especially when it comes to finding your balance. But imagine waterboarding with a full-grown golden retriever on your back. Most helpful raccoon. If you ever needed to change a tire, call this raccoon. I guarantee your local auto shop has nothing on it. I'm not sure if he's really helping or just enjoying the swing. Either way, it's pretty good entertainment. Adult cat squeezes under door. This cat wanted to go through, and instead of waiting for someone to show up and open the door, it just squeezed itself under the door and went through. Now that's what we call flexible. Cats always have something new to show us, and they always find ways to surprise you. These felines can rotate their spines more than any other animal and can contort their bodies to very great extents. Let's not forget, cats make cute house pets, but they are ambush predators after all. Cool reporter. This guy's luck is just on a whole other level. Very casually, he throws the ball behind him, and it turned out to be a half-court shot. And fortunately, that too while the cameras were on. Now he can brag all he wants, and no one can say it didn't happen, because this is proof. He couldn't even tell at first if the ball really went in or not. His confusion only made the whole situation even more baffling, and him look even cooler. Guy hits fly with blow dart. He made a shot, and that shot ended up hitting a fly. What are the chances of that? He wasn't even aiming for the fly, it's just pure luck. No one would have believed him had the rare moment not been caught on video. Curious gorillas. Cats aren't the only curious creatures on the planet. These two gorillas took a whole minute of their lives, probably more just to observe a caterpillar. They were probably qualified to give a zoology lesson after that. Alright, comment down below with which of these moments you found the most unbelievable. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Forever Green. Until next time, bye.